Well, you guys know the rest. You guys know what to say in every every video like this. Um, how you guys doing? It's uh, it's been it's been crazy. It's been very crazy. For the past few months, but hey, 2022 is going to be in the close, meaning that it's going to end in the next 2 or 3 days. And to be honest, though, 2022, 2022 or 2022, whatever you pronounce it, it doesn't really matter anymore. It's just numbers. I might say that this year is like a really good year so far. So far, what it's been, it's 2022 is an awesome year for me. I'll explain why, because as you can tell on the title, it's another year in review video. So what I usually do every year, it's a transition for me in my YouTube channel. Um, it's when I review the the last 12 months of every year, and I just narrow it down and just tell you what I like and what I don't like. But without further ado, let's just narrow it down for the past 12 months. So let's begin with January, shall we? Uh, January has been pretty good. I know it's boring. But he's like, oh, January is pretty good, and February is good, and March is alright. But no, let me let me explain. Um, it's been kind of rough because my dad and I, the first January of this year, first year of January, January of this year, my dad and I were we both were sick for 2.5 weeks, and we both missed work in college. Well, my dad goes to work and I go to college my third year. Um, thank God my mom stayed home and took care of both of us. Thank God, because my I gotta tell you, my mom is the strongest woman I ever have in my life. She's a hard work. I'm so lucky to have a hard working woman and a hard working man. Both of my parents are hard workers, so that's a shout out and a credit to them, big credit to them, and they're two most important people in my life. Well, God, my mom, and my dad, all three of them. So in February, we're moving on to February. Um, it's been it was good, and the best part about that is that my family and I went to Big Bear, and I posted a video of that. So if you haven't seen it, go look for it. Search up Josiah Jockson and Big Bear vlog, and I had their best grilled cheese sandwich and their tomato soup at some restaurant. Boy, it was really good. It was really good. I recommend you to go out there and just try it out if you want to. If you're somewhere in the California era, um, I just had so much fun. I playing with the snow with my cousins, my parents. We have a cabin. We stayed for 2 3 nights. Well, yeah, I think 2 nights, because on the last day, uh, we left early to have breakfast before we say goodbye. And so, oh yeah, not to mention that the OG Wiggles, my childhood band, performed their very first arena show, not the show, but tour, started on February 12th to May 7th, which is Anthony's birthday that time. So I'm so glad to see these four guys still part of my childhood and still performing, even though they all have gray hair, and I'm just so thankful, and I just thank God that they're still around, and I can't believe that they're still wiggling after all these years, after 31 years. It's amazing. Um, so that's February. Now it's gonna move on to March. March was pretty interesting. The good and the bad of March. Um, I recently saw a new Disney and Pixar movie. I don't know if you guys know. Probably of you. Most of you might know this movie. It's called Turning Red. Turning Red. Um, it's about this girl who Malin, who's when she gets anxiety, she turns into a red panda. And I've never seen the movie, but I've seen most of the parts, and obviously it's like 80% of me saying that I've seen most of the movie. And I do have all the characters in my the plushes that I've got when I went to downtown Disney a few times just to get all the characters. But not Abby because I got Abby on eBay. Um, so I might say that Turning Red, the new Pixar movie, is my favorite Pixar movie of 2022. Not Lightyear. Um, don't get me started on Lightyear. Um, which that's obviously released in June, which I'll get to that later on. I haven't seen that, thank God. But and of course, at the end of the month, the drama that kicks into play, where everybody's been talking about the Oscars when Will Smith got offended by some GI Joe joke by some clown. I'm not gonna mention to his name because I don't like that comedian. You probably know why. If you don't, I might say that that comedian made fun of my favorite idol. You know who? The King of Pop who moonwalks. And then when Will Smith got a know that his wife got offended, he got up on stage and slap in the face and walk back down and tell the comedian, keep your wife's man out of out of your mouth. Not gonna say the f bomb because there's kids out there watching. Because my channel's for all ages, and I don't want to curse on camera because I don't want parents like, oh my gosh, Josiah is cursing. But no. Funny thing is that when I was a kid, I used to curse because I watched so many movies that my parents are watching, like Rush Hour, and it was weird. It was very weird. I had a weird childhood. Sometimes because I got in trouble by cursing. Rush Hour, The Hangover, these movies. I don't know what kind of a kid I was, but I just love movies, and my eye is just irritating the crap out of me. But it's just movies, and I was interested in what is it about. And gosh, hold on. It's just my eye. It's just. Do you ever hate that? You ever hate when you get something in your eye and you have to? It irritates you. But what? I'm sorry for being off topic. So it has a weird ending about the Oscars this year, and I'm still pissed off because the Mitchells versus the Machine didn't win the Oscars, but that stupid, annoying movie Encanto won the this year's Oscars award. Still pissed off about it, but well, I guess Disney is the biggest company as I know, and okay, let's move on. I'll rant about that for next year. Maybe that'll be my new rant for 2023. So anyway, moving on to April. Um, April was fantastic. It was fantastic. I went to downtown Disney with my parents. Had a pizza burger, my favorite thing to get on the item, and I went to the World of Disney, my favorite place to go to buy some awesome things that they have there. Um, I it was pretty good. Like I said about the Turning Red movie, the first characters I got was one of the two of the Malin's friends, Marilyn and Priya, and then the Abby plush I got on eBay, and then I got Malin herself. Um, I think around June or July. So I'm not really gonna show you right now because I don't want to stop the camera, because if I restart it, it's gonna be out of storage, and then the audio is gonna turn to crud again. But okay, let's move on. Um, oh yeah, the biggest thing that happened on April, which is exciting. I released my very first collaboration album with all of my YouTube friends. You know, the Wiggly Band, Nick Vancid, Ali Jessica Productions 2013, or Ali Jess Productions 2000. I'm sorry if I pronounce I'm sorry, Ali, if I pronounce your channel's name. I'm definitely sorry, but anyhow, everybody that I included on the album does a duet, backing vocals, and oh yeah, the spoken vocals for those who are not really good at singing. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody uh, who helped me in my album. So I just want to say a big thank you. Thankfully, that was the best thing that we ever worked on. Maybe we work on something for. Maybe we will do stuff like this again when it comes to like 15 years or 20 years of. I don't know. I don't know if YouTube could be like this or move on in the future. I'm not too sure, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what God has in store. So moving on to May. May was so awesome, and I did my 10th anniversary celebration concert for 2 nights. Well, not really, but only in the old place. I the two shows. The first show was in Anaheim, and then the second show was what was in Los Angeles. And I filmed one of the shows, the last show, and it's up on Internet Archive. And then I went to LA County Fair with my uncle, my auntie, and my parents, and that's when I brought this thing right here. See that Toy Story, Turning Red, Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, Pepsi, and the Chick-fil-A, which I like Chick-fil-A. Um, all right, I'm gonna go a little bit faster because it's 14 minutes. So in June, um, I began the Bubba Toon series. So for those who are watching and loving my series of my plushie videos, my skits, my silly videos, thank you very much. I've been wanting to do this since I was like a little kid. Um, I just want to thank you guys for supporting Bubba Tunes. I just want to thank you very much. And I am working on the next episode of season two, which season two is already have 2 episodes so far. Um, and then the 50th anniversary of the Main Street Electrical Parade at Disneyland Resort, which is for a special occasion, celebrating 50 years of the Electrical Parade. Um, I did well, I didn't really watch it in person, but I saw it on YouTube. Um, at first, I was upset when they got rid of the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls part to for those who come to this happy place, which is Walt Disney's famous quote before Disneyland was opened. But then I realized all the way when it's before it stopped in September 1st, it was for the special occasion, like I said, and it's also for the 50th anniversary. Um, like I said, obviously. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But I have to figure out who was that. I know, I know the guy who said 50 years ago at Magical Parade, Sparkle to Light was Bill Rogers, the one who did the Magic Kingdom from 1999 to 2001. But I gotta know who was that guy who did intro uh, after Bill Rogers. I gotta know who that was, but I don't know. Maybe somebody out there who knows the Main Street Electrical Parade very well would know who that was. All right, moving on. So July, it was really good. I filmed one of my shows for the summer tour of God, Family, and Friends and Happiness summer tour. I filmed a special. It's up on YouTube. Not on YouTube. Well, some of the songs are on YouTube, uh, but most of the songs on the exclusive concert is on Internet Archive. Um, so in August, it was it was freaking amazing. Reason why, because my parents surprised me by the Great Wolf Lodge. I first went there in 2018, and then went back again this year. I was very emotional, and I was very happy because I've been wanted to go there so bad, but thank God my parents just read my mind and surprised me, and we went there for 2 nights. It was amazing. I was swimming. I just This is just like what I remembered 4 years ago. I did try to surf um, um, again, but it was not the same. I don't know if I could post that video up because I don't know for some reason, but I'll find that footage and I'll let you guys know. Maybe it could be on my next episode of Bubba Toon. Who knows? All right, but it was a lot of fun. I had so much fun. In September, it was good. Obviously, I get to go into the boring style again. Oh, it was good. It was that, but September was good, and then October, it was all right. Even though it was my birthday month, that I might say that fall season by September to October, I don't like it anymore. I don't want to be a critic here, but it's just watered down. Probably because I'm getting old or losing interest, even though it's Filipino History Month or my birthday month. But I'm not really interested in fall because that's when the depression kicks in. But November November was really good, and then December, which here we are now in December. I filmed the Big Show, God, Family, Friends, and Happiness 2022 Big Show tour. Not Fruit Salad TV Big Show tour. Don't get me started on that, please. Which I also have have a poster. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a poster of the Big Show I did a couple weeks ago. Um, it's all filmed, and I'm gonna edit it for the concert special, and that will be out next year. I don't know when, but I'll let you guys know the release date. So 2022, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. I'm not kidding, 10 out of 10. Um, Even though it's not really perfect as I was expecting. Well, obviously in July, I forgot to mention we moved into this new place, so I didn't really do much. All I did was packing my stuff and move all this stuff in this new place. So I didn't really do as much this year in my this past summer. But I hope 2023 will have some more stuff, more exciting things to come. I don't know. I love this year so much, but I just wish that I could have done more things or go out with more new places. But yeah, 2022 was an awesome year, a very awesome year. So I just want to say a happy 2023, happy New Year to every single one of you. I just want to thank everybody for supporting me and subscribing and commenting on my videos. Um, I just want to say a big thank you. I could have not done it without you guys. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends and your family and your loved ones. Loved ones. Um, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you all in the new year.